Hello everybody, this is Delta, and we're here with Ichi on G-senjou no maou. Afterwards, the three of us left. For now we'll wait for the kidnapper to call again. Yuzami and I parted at the Eastern District Park. On the way back, Yuzami didn't say a single word. She seemed to be thinking that the whole time. Come to think of it, weren't you pretty quiet that whole time?
おいおい、俺くらい空気を読める男になるとよ、なんつうの、さすがに無駄口は叩かないっつうの。
Actually, I think you're just about the most obvious guy I know. Anyway, keep your mouth shut about this.
あってるって、ペットにすら言わねえよ。
Suddenly, Ichi stopped in his tracks.
歌詞、椿のやつ、大丈夫かね。
What's this all of a sudden?
いやよ、さすがに誘拐って、マジサスペンスドラマかよっての。
It came to a shock to me too.
なんか、俺にできることないんかね。なんだよ、なんか変なこと言ったか？
It's just, don't you usually treat younger women like bitches?
メス豚でも、俺ペット好きだし。
I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but it seems that Ichi is worried about Tsubaki.
帰るわ。
Yeah.
そうだ、椿にプリンでも買ってやるか。うん、あいつは単純そうだから、そんなもんでも喜ぶだろ。俺マジ優しくね。
He leaves mumbling to himself. Alright, I still have things to take care of. No rest for the wicked. But before that, I need to pay Gonzo a visit. Oh god. I need him to give me the name of a good loner. I await to the train to the 7th district. Still, even someone like Ichi is a good person at heart. What about me? Are we good? Are we bad? We don't know yet. Actually, this story could all eventually turn into like one of these really depressing, evil guy type stories. After arriving at Gonzo's house, I explained the circumstances. So in summary, if Miwa Tsubaki's household uses its land as a I can't even say that, cultural, I don't know, collateral for the loan, everything will be dealt with tidily. Therefore, could you introduce me to someone who could prepare 50 billion yen right away? I used yen because it's Japanese, hehe. Gonzo didn't agree to anything, he just held his dignified posture. What do you think, father? Father? His heavy mouth remained shut. Feeling a bit scared, I gulped.
誘拐か。犯罪だな。
Yes.
警察に届けてもいいんだぞ。
His words were hiding something, and his voice held a corrosive tone.
通報すれば、県警本部から捜査一課は特殊犯捜査係の刑事がやってくる。連中は誘拐対策のプロだ。誘拐ほど失敗の許されない事件捜査はないと叩き込まれている。すぐさま捜査本部が敷かれ、300人体制で捜査に臨むだろう。逆探知や音声解析などの技術的な進歩も目覚ましいし、何よりここの県警は警視庁との連携もうまくいっている。まず、間違いなく犯人は上がる。
He talks so slow. He's saying this calmly, as if he was directly seen the inner workings of police. Indeed, this is why I want to absolutely prevent any police investigation.
Oh.
As long as the kidnapper takes the money, they'd have to move away. When I said that, my mood turned sour.
いいんだな。
What do you mean?
犯罪を容認するというのだな。
As if he saw right through the hesitation in my heart. Well,
誘拐は最も卑劣な犯罪だ。何の罪もない市民を人質に取り、理不尽な要求を突きつける。人質が5歳の幼児ともなればなおさらだ。
what's he getting at?
いいんだな、京介。
A chill went down through my spine. I understand. Gonzo's testing me. He's questioning my consciousness, testing my capacity as his livestock. That thought cleared my mind. To be honest, I'm a bit hesitant. Oh! At that moment, a heavy gust of wind suddenly blew past me. Sparks flew before my eyes. My vision suddenly went white. An acidic taste filled the inside of my mouth. I couldn't move. It was like the strength to maintain my body was leaking out through my pores. A sharp pain ran through my head. Did he pull me up by the hair?
くだらん生き物だな。
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. His cold eyes were bottomless.
善にも悪にもなりきれんのか。
I was terrified. My whole body froze. Even the blood in my veins iced over. Confusion, agitation, any negative emotion you can name. I'm feeling that right now.
お前はその三輪椿という女を助けたことがあるな。
I don't know how to do a very painful voice. I don't know what he's talking about. The only thing I could comprehend was his menace.
スカウト会社にうちの名前を出した。そうだろ。
Now that you mention it, bearing such intense pressure, I slowly pieced together the events that happened that day. I'm pretty sure there was a time when Tsubaki got tricked by a scout on Central Boulevard. I used Dazai Corporation's name and instructed him not to lay a finger on Tsubaki.
なぜあの時は助けた。
He violently shakes my head.
なぜ今さら良心に揺れる。
He finally realized. He finally released me.
いいか京介。俺についてきた時点で貴様に待っているのは地獄だけだ。
Yes.
金がいるんだ。
Yes.
お前の親の借金をお前が返すんだろ。
Yes.
いくらだ。
200 million. My father's Samanjima Tashimatsu debt. It was only 50 million yen at the time, but it had a hell of an interest rate attached and swelled up like a snowball.
ならとっ
Oh
と
God.
と稼げ。たかが2億だ。
That's right. I followed Gonzo in order to pay back my father's debt. Everyone who knows about that says, what an amazing child to do such a thing for his father. But it's no such beautiful story. Paying back money to the Yakuza requires severe life or death tactics and bargaining. 200 million yen. This isn't some amount that you can just casually deposit into a bank. And the longer I wait, the more interest it will accumulate. I understand. The sense of terror rapidly lessened. The need for money has gotten to the point where I've had to Ah, fuck it. Sell my soul. This accursed attachment to money pushes me on. There's still only 50 million yen in my safe. I will not fail. Satisfied with my answer, Gonzo deeply nods.
よし。人間の顔になった。
I finally have the resolve. No longer will I think about Tsubaki. I can only walk down my own path. Of course, I know that my path leads to hell. Oh god. Perhaps it's because of all the excitement, but my head started to hurt. After leaving Gonzo's place, I stumbled towards Central Boulevard. My consciousness was muddled. I let the headache run its course. My headache's finally gone. My mind is clearing up. This complex, connected sensation felt akin to that passing the baton to someone else. Ugh. It's only recently that I've become aware of the existence of Azai Kyosuke, my other half. When I, Mao, am not acting openly, Azai Kyosuke works to support me. This only strengthens my belief that this kidnapping plan will surely succeed. Now then, I dial my number on my phone. Needless to say, the number belongs to Tsubaki's residence. Someone picked up immediately. You didn't contact the police, did you? Although I'm confident in my ability to change my voice to a certain extent, I still use a voice changer to be extra certain. It would be incredibly troublesome if my natural voice was analysed. The police might already be at their house tracing this call literally as we speak. Really? Good. And then I hang up. I'm not stupid enough to trust someone else's words. I know that it takes about 3 minutes to successfully trace a call. When the criminal places a call, the detectives can contact the technical staff at the telephones company and run a check on all circuits governing the area containing Tsubaki's house. Then, by confirming the status on a certain switchboard, they can specifically specify the caller's location. If the length of the call is sufficient, they can detect anywhere from a general range within which the call is made, to calculating the specific phone number used. Also, if the criminal calls from the same area as the victim's family, it takes less time to search the circuits. But if it's a long distance, which requires several switchboards to route the call, it would take longer to trace the number. However, if the call goes by way of the recent electronic digital switchboards, they'll know where it came from in an instant. So I took the safest possible course of action. Just now I placed the call from my cell phone. Since I was moving during the call, even if the police had a specific location, I'll have already gotten away before they could rush over there. This cell phone is itself a disposable model, as it be meaningless to confirm the owner. Once more, I dialed the number to Tsubaki's house. After this, I'll call 2 more times. Before then, be sure to prepare a pen and paper. She probably flustered from the sudden direction. You're not allowed to ask any questions, understand? I cut the connection. If there's a detective next to Tsubaki, he should instruct her to draw the call out. Why would a kidnapper actually... oh god. I don't know. To such demands. Anyway, I should change my location. I don't think these short conversations will allow them to track my location. But there's no harm in being extra careful. I'm now near my home. This place should use a different switchboard to route the call. No matter what, I must prevent the police from interfering. I call on my cell phone. Again, I hear Tsubaki's crying voice. I already told her that questions were not permitted, but I guess she's too worried to care right now. Before instructing you on how to hand over the ransom money, I'll say this one more time. God, I hate this. Persistently repeated the same command. Don't contact the police. If there's any sign of police presence, I'll cancel the trade and your brother won't come back. Do you understand? Not having the police involved is an absolute condition. Why do kidnappers on TV and in mystery novels always try to fight the police? Naturally, it's to make the stories more entertaining. But in real life, no kidnapper has managed to successfully escape the police with the ransom. No crime carries more risk than kidnapping. If I even find a trace of the police, I'll cancel the trade. That's what I've decided. Ow, I knocked my finger. The most crucial point is performing a successful crime is understanding when to pull back. Her painful cry grated my ears. It's not greeted, but it's grated. Okay. If she's lying, then she'll be a top-level actress. Very good. In that case, wait for my next phone call. I break off connections while continuing forward. I'll change my location again. Silence blankets the shoreline at night. They ought to be growing impatient right now. This is the last confirmatory. I can't speak. Sorry. When someone picked up, I didn't use the voice changer. Instead, I just changed my own pitch. Hello, is this the Miwa residence? I'm Takano, of the Special Investigation Unit. Can I speak to Detective Tomita? There was a pause. I focused all my attention to my ear. Well, Officer Tomita should be a female officer in charge of the on-site investigation there. I could hear her hectic voice in the background. Backdrop. That exchange satisfied me. From Tsubaki's reaction, it's very hard to imagine a detective standing next to her. I used the voice changer again. Looks like you did as I said, and didn't contact the police. If you had said something like, "Hold on a second," your brother would have left this world by now. The police would never call a family victimized by kidnapping in order to get a contact out of a co-worker. Naturally, they've provided with a special wireless phones to keep in touch. This is indeed a cheap trick that anyone in their right mind would quickly see through. But for someone in Tsubaki's state of mind, it's more than enough as a test. That's good. Make sure you keep it up. Though, after getting a glimpse of the special gift you should be receiving shortly, I doubt you'll even think about contacting the police anyway. I ignore her question. Now then, I'm going to start explaining how to hand over the ransom money. Do you have a pen and paper ready? Now that I know I'm not being traced, I can speak freely. First, prepare the ransom as stock certificates. Okay. Change the 50 million into stocks before tomorrow evening. Buy shares of a company called Shiratori. I can't even speak now. Shiratori Constellation. It's one of Sano's corporation's subsidiaries. I can't speak today. Oh my god, I hate this. And the company which runs your school. 50 million yen should get you 50,000 shares. Due to her experience with diary writing, Tsubaki jots down the directions with incredible speed. After you've prepared the 50 million yen in stock certificates, please have Yuzami Haru stand in front of your house at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. I will contact Yuzami Haru on her cell phone with your next instructions. She seems desperate to write this down. These directions probably make no sense at all to Tsubaki, but she'll find out soon enough. That is all. If I don't see Yuzami Haru by 6 o'clock, the deal is off. As long as you follow my directions, I'll return your brother to you. I'm a professional kidnapper. I'll keep my promise if I receive my money. Do you understand? I give her a little oh god. Oh fuck it. At the very end, I plan on designating Tsubaki to hand over the ransom. But before that, I want to make sure Tsubaki will follow my orders absolutely. After breaking off the call, I stroll down the seaside. There's no one around. The air is quite chilly. The moon gently rocks back and forth on the water surface. Up to this point, it's been perfect. And my headache acts up yet again. Oof.